Yeah.
Alright, well, let's try this again. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And I'm sorry about last Beatles Sunday. I did a whole side of Sgt. Pepper, but it got blocked. And I didn't have time to record another video or anything like that, so I just, obviously put it on Patreon. This week we are going back to Revolver, because obviously YouTube hasn't blocked those, so I'm trying to stick with what we can do and what we can't do. And I don't want to get the channel in trouble or anything, obviously, so today we're going to be listening to 2 tracks from Revolver, I'm Only Sleeping and Love You Too. I think the first one is a John Lennon song, because it is written by him, and then the second one is a George song, so I'm excited to hear that. We love our George Harrison on this channel, and yeah guys, let's get right into it. If you guys aren't subscribed, help a brother out, click the icon right down there somewhere. We do a Beatles video usually every week, every Sunday, but if you join Patreon, I do full album reactions and all kinds of stuff to the Beatles on there. So, it's up to you. First up, I'm Only Sleeping by the Beatles. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is also the new 2022 mix.
Everybody seems to think I'm lazy. I don't mind. I think they're crazy, running everywhere at such a speed, until they find there's no need, there's no need. Please don't spoil my day. I'm miles away, and
That bass sounds insane.
I'm only sleeping. Keeping an eye on the world going by my window, taking my time, lying there and staring at the ceiling, waiting for the sleepy feeling. Please don't spoil my day. I'm miles away, and after all, I'm only
He's got such a beautiful voice. The yawn.
keeping an eye on the world going by my window, taking my time. When I wake up early in the morning, lift my head, I'm still yawning. When I'm in the middle of a dream, stay in bed, float upstream. Please don't wake me now, don't shake me, leave me where I am. I'm only sleeping.
Wow, that last line really hit me hard. I don't know why. God, these guys are so good. Within 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Oh, and stay tuned for a surprise. You guys are gonna enjoy it. This new mix sounds amazing.
I
Damn, George.
Make love all day long. Make love singing songs. There's people
Wow.
standing round.
I don't know if that's like a mandolin or what it is, or just a guitar. I don't know, man.
They'll fill you
It's like a sitar.
with all the sins you'll see.
Love that driving beat too to the rhythm.
If you want me to.
Ring has laid it down. Let's speed it up. Let's go. Damn, George was on fire on that one. So those tracks honestly went together pretty well. I mean, they're track 3 and 4 on the album, but that's never guaranteed to to be connected in any way, But I think those songs paired together very well, especially for like a combo listen, because I don't want to risk doing like a full album reaction or something like that, and then it gets blocked over one song because I've had it happen before, and I don't want to just do one song because they're too short. So I think a twofer is always perfect for these, shorter Beatle tracks. And I think, like I said, they paired together very well. The first one, the John Lennon track, "Don't Wake Me because I'm only sleeping." I guess you could probably get a lot of interpretations for that because like he leaves his stuff pretty, I don't know, open for interpretation, obviously. And I don't know, it kind of felt like like someone wanting to live in a fantasy. Not wanting to wake up from it. I mean, that's like a pretty literal interpretation of it, but it kind of just felt like someone who's in a trance or like in a dream or something, and they just didn't want to be like awakened by reality almost. Or it's sort of like that, like the person, like the Beatles are trying to wake you up, like he's saying that you're asleep and they're trying to wake you up, sort of thing. I don't know. See, like there's already other interpretations that are popping to my mind just from talking about it. I think I wish I could talk to you guys like face to face about the Beatles. I actually had a phone call with one of our patrons and we talked Beatles for like a good 10 minutes, man. And like I'm a new fan, new convert. I'm learning as much as I can. I'm like a sponge right now, I'm trying to soak in as much as I can because there is a lot of lore. There is a lot of history. There's a lot of all kinds of stuff to learn about this band, and they weren't even around that long. It's crazy. But like songs like this, they're probably not, I don't know, well known by the public, but they're not well known by the Beatles fans, obviously, and people from back in that age. But like when someone from my generations discovers stuff like this, like somebody told me in one of the comments, I don't have the I guess you could say I don't have the gift that you guys had of like this completely blowing your fucking mind to like through your skull because you never heard anything like it before, and it opening your mind. And someone like me who's I don't know, I've got experience in music, and I've listened to a lot of music now. But there's just something about the Beatles that just like rises them to the top of all the stuff that I've listened to in this age, this time period, and time periods after it. Like I don't know, man. They have such diverse sound. They use diverse instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like they always have something different in each track. But sometimes they sound a little bit similar, maybe in like instrumentation, but like maybe the harmonies sound a little bit the same, but they're amazing harmonies. So why wouldn't they sound the same? Don't fix it if it ain't broke. But like that I'm only sleeping. Like it just keeps playing in my head over and over now. Like the entire like second song too. Like it's like the Lennon tracks always stick with me, and like put like a little seed in my brain, and then tomorrow it'll be a tree already, and I'll be thinking about all the stuff that I should have said in the video and blah blah blah. And it is what it is. Like there is no editing in this. This is just all off the cuff. My first listen, my first reaction. But maybe I should do like videos talking about like what I think about later after I've listened to it like 20 times, like I did with Eleanor Rigby and Taxman. But yeah, I didn't get to the second song, "Love You Too," and that was a George song. Like him, I don't know if it was a sitar or like a banjo tuned, like it says about with rhythm bass guitars, sitar. Okay, yeah, so it was a sitar, and he also plays tambura, all kinds of stuff on this. That's crazy. I thought he was shredding on that thing, and Ringo with his he was using some kind of hand percussion. It was a, let me see, he used a tambourine, maracas, cowbell, shaker, hand claps, finger snaps, all kinds of, man. I love seeing, I'm saying, like they have so many different instruments, so many different sounds, soundscapes, ideas. Like they were just brimming with ideas at this point, it feels like, and they just couldn't put enough music out because there's just so much. I don't know. And then like they stopped touring, and then they just completely changed apparently, and like they still had that core Beatles sound, but they started doing the mind expansion LSD stuff, and I think that's fascinating, man. I love it. They were just like this regular, like awesome band, and then they took LSD, and then they became this unstoppable force of nature, basically. And like even to this day, the current is still being felt. Like that's so crazy. Damn, I forgot what I was looking up now. That just kind of just poured out of me. Was I looking for something? Oh yeah, sitar. Yeah, he was shredding. Paul, the bass. Oh, I forgot to say the bass on the first song too. From Paul was fucking fantastic. Like at first I was like trying to listen for it. I was like, wait, what the hell? And then like it just kept going the entire song. It was so low, but it was just so good sounding. And I think it really balanced well with the other kind of fantastical almost kind of sounds they had going in that first track. Back to the second track, Love You Too. Sorry. I enjoyed Ringo's strange, like, hand rhythms he was doing to pair with George's sitar. Like, it was a perfect representation of, like, almost like a Middle East sort of sound from, like, I don't know. I don't know music from then, so I'm not going to put a timetable on it. But it just sounded like music of, like, the past. And, like, almost ancient, but it didn't. It almost sounded like a new interpretation of the ancient. I don't know. But he really did a great job with the sound on that, and the vocals. I don't know exactly like what. I know there's harmonies obviously there, but I heard John. I think like I don't want to make like declarative statements, and I'm obviously wrong. I was honestly more focused on the rhythms and the sitar than anything in that song. I kind of didn't really focus on the vocals as much, so I don't really have a comment on it. But yeah, I really liked both those tracks. I thought they paired together great, and like I said, there's just something about this band that there's just something to them. There's something special, and like they display it all in this dazzling display of brilliance within like 2.5 to like 3 minutes. Like it's crazy to me that they get so much accomplished within in such a short amount of time, because there's some bands that have to build to this crescendo and it takes 10 minutes to get to the climax and blah blah blah. They get there within like 0.5 seconds, it feels like, but the journey's always earned, and they always do like a stand-up job, especially with like George Martin's production. They always sound stellar, the notes are always clear, everything sounds fantastic, and then they just, I don't know, man, they drop this stuff on you in like such a short time span, and I think that's so crazy. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else really to say on this. I don't want to keep y'all here just yammering. I really enjoyed both those tracks, though. So far, Revolver has been one hell of a listen. The 5 tracks that I've heard so far, they're such a precursor to what you hear like on Sgt. Pepper and Abbey Road and stuff like that. Like, I know that this is like kind of, I know people say that you can't find the turn, like the flip in the Beatles from when they went from their previous sound to this sound. Like, this feels like this is like a completely out there version compared to the older stuff, which I'm going to be getting into after I finish Sgt. Pepper. We're going to go back to the beginning. That should be fun. And it's just such a great sound that they have, but it continues. Like the quality goes throughout. Like in George Martin production, they're playing whatever it is, I don't know, but the quality is always there, and just there's always that one little nugget to the song that just makes you think just a little bit more than you were before. And I think that's a wonderful thing, and it makes you more aware of yourself and your surroundings and the world around you, and that the world isn't revolving around you. You revolve around you. That's it. It's not all about you. And once you realize that sometimes you're not the main character of your own story, then I think you can accept a lot of things. And I really enjoyed this song. I don't know where that came from, but it wasn't too bad, if I won't say myself. If you guys didn't know, we have a Patreon right here. Woohoo! If you guys didn't, if you guys like the Beatles reactions I do, I know I get a lot of views on them, and you know I'm not like one of those reaction channels that like view farms, and I'll just keep doing things for views. If honestly, there's actually bands I've stopped that I used to get tons of views on, and I just stopped because it just didn't work out. You know, I like to listen to like learn something to like kind of I don't know become better every day because I want to be a better person every day. I want to learn something every day. I want my mind to expand. Where did this stuff? Just plug the Patreon, Lee. God damn it. If you guys want one free request a month, join the $10 super patron tier or up. There is also other tiers. If you join any tier, you get access to all the Beatles content I have on there. I've got Abbey Road in full up there. I've got the first side of Sgt. Pepper. The second side is going to be up in the next couple days. I was going to do it this weekend too, on top of this video, but her stepdad had a fucking stroke, my girlfriend, so I had to go stay with her last night. I got to stay with her again tonight, and I just wanted to get these videos done while I could while I was back home. So I will be finishing up Sgt. Pepper this week. But yeah, I got Abbey Road in full, almost full Sgt. Pepper. I've got Helter Skelter, bunch of stuff on there. If you join any tier, you get access to that. You don't have to join the $10 tier if you want to go watch those videos. There's hours of bonus content on there if you like the channel. And if Patreon is not your gig, there's a PayPal link in the description as well. Thank you for watching. I'm signing out. See you later. Oh, and I can't leave without showing you the surprise. We got this in the mail. It's a Blu-ray of Get Back. And, oh god, this shit is heavy. If you didn't notice it in the background, it is a giant book of Paul McCartney lyrics. It is a beautiful giant book, probably. There's two of them here, actually. And I was going to open it here with y'all real quick. We'll just take a look. Well, we're not going to open the documentary just yet, but we are going to open this. Take a look. I'm not going to go through all of it, but let's see what the first one looks like. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous, that book. And this is our friend and patron Joel who sent this in. Thank you so much. Look at that young strapping lad, huh? There's so much in here. I'm definitely going to read the first one and then the second one. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Joel. Shout out to you. He also sent in a Blu-ray player as well because I didn't have one. You are a fantastic human being, Joel. Thank you very much, my friend. And I cannot wait to watch this and maybe hopefully share it with my daughters too because they like to watch stuff. So, you know, you never know. That's it. That was a surprise. Thank you for watching. I wanted to open that with you guys here. So yeah. Now I'm really signing off. Goodbye.